Some of the attributes to a great teacher include creating a great learning environment for their students and being there whenever they need them.
What makes a great teacher is being able to understand the students and how you can make the work for them and how they can work better with the work.
Something that makes a great teacher is when they're nice, kind, helpful, and when they really listen to you and respect you how they respect you.
What makes a great teacher is the acceptance of every single kind of student and not to judge someone by their own cover. Like if someone's going through something and they're acting a certain way that you don't like, you shouldn't judge them immediately. Instead, you should just talk to them first and be kind around people. Give people second chances if they deserve it.
What makes a great teacher is to have a comforting teacher, a nice teacher, and a respectful teacher.
The things that make a great teacher is that they encourage me to become a better person and they answer all my questions when needed. They are also kind to me, which makes me feel safe at school.
A teacher is being nice and always gives you chances, and they're wonderful. When they understand you, and they don't get really upset when you do something really little.
First and foremost, a great teacher has to be flexible, and I also believe that they have to be very patient, especially today. I think you have to be somebody who realizes there's always gray areas. Everything's not black and white. And I also think that it's really important for a teacher to make connections with their students, build a good rapport with the students. I remember when I first started here, I was told, just remember it's your job to be their teacher and not their friend. I've always taken a different approach and think that the more your kids like you in your classroom, the more willing they're going to be to work with you. So I've always gone out of my way to kind of let them know that I'm interested in them both here in the classroom and outside.
In my opinion, a great teacher is someone who understands that everything comes from the foundation of building relationships with students. In my 23 years, the best thing I've ever done and still do is building relationships. Everything stems from that. Lesson plans, discipline, everything, even relationships with parents, stems from building relationships. It's the #1 thing I do.
I think that great teachers are those that truly instill a love of learning into their students, and they make sure that they genuinely love coming each day. I think that great teachers do this by building relationships and finding specific ways to connect with each of their students. I also think that great teachers make it a priority to build a community in their classroom that feels like a family, where everyone is respected and feels safe and willing to take academic risks as well as social ones.